I've just realised after the words we've said in the last 2 minutes, this video is not going to be monetized on YouTube.
Imagine if my mouth was a toilet. Would you shit in my mouth?
Tony. Dave Cox. Oh, hell, Dave. Oh, Ryan.
Oh, Dave Sorry, says. Because it's not one, it's two. Sorry.
Tony.
Sorry.
Monetizing.
Sorry.
Cash.
Sorry.
Let's not piss off the good folks at YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the Toni and Ryan podcast. I'm Toni, this is Ryan, and we never start an episode without the approval from a tarpa.
Yeah, that's Toni and Ryan podcast. And Joanne's in Sydney. Now, Joanne is a better person than us.
Fair.
Easy. But Joanne, what do you do for a living?
Oh, I just work at a greyhound rescue.
Oh, sorry, I'm just the best person on air.
Yeah. So does that mean you're hanging out with dogs? Like, is it as what we would imagine, like you're just hanging out with dogs and just, you know, getting all cuddles all day?
Well, I did spend my lunch break yesterday watching greyhounds run around and play with toys instead of sitting in kennels, so that was pretty exciting.
She is so much better than us.
Oh, I see Ryan running around with toys sometimes. It doesn't really have the same effect, I don't
Doesn't
think.
it?
Yeah, it is
Probably
nice
not.
though. It is nice.
Thank you. Joanne, we approve of you and your day job. Do you approve of this podcast?
I am so excited to finally approve an episode.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Joanne from Sydney, and I approve this podcast.
Sorry in advance,
Oh,
because I would like to welcome everyone to our health and fitness podcast.
health and fitness.
Because Toni and I, well, Tony's a doctor, but like we don't know anything. And why is the world going crazy for protein? Everything. It doesn't matter if you have 58 litres of sugar. Just have some protein, all good. But Toni, and you said this before we started recording, but I feel like you need to share it with everyone.
What did I say? Oh,
Now, here is some advice if you're trying to get your daily protein needs. Say what you said when the cameras were off. What are the two things people need to do?
have a cigarette and suck your boyfriend off. Is what I said. Hit those protein goals. I think I said, have a cigarette and suck your boyfriend off like they used to do in the old days.
Protein mousse tastes like shit. I'd rather have a ciggy and suck my boyfriend off.
Fiance.
Wow. Now that he's your fiance, do you get more grams of protein per load? Like, is it an upgrade?
Oh, I'll have to do some
Does
look
fiance
into the
dick
macros.
taste different to boyfriend cock, you know?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah. And because I used to close my eyes, but now I look like this.
Oh, are you jerking it and you go, oh.
Yeah, and I'll go, wow, that looks good.
Ring going
it?
back and forth.
Yeah. And the engagement ring as well.
Right, so now we have, and thanks for watching our health and fitness podcast. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Recently, we heard about a prank where they cost the company $900,000 when they had the fake cocaine.
Well, yeah, because he said...
I've just realised after the words we've said in the last 2 minutes, this video is not going to be monetized on YouTube. Take back everything we've said.
Sorry,
there was a
redact all
mystery
of that.
white powder
Yep.
that was left in a workplace because she knew that would get the workplace shut down so
and
she
she
could
just
have a break.
wanted to have a cup of tea.
So we said...
And we don't do pranks.
We don't do pranks.
But
What is the best way you've gotten out of work but fun?
fun. Yeah. But fun.
Like, let's not get crazy and shut down a coal mine for 9 hours and cost $900,000.
My when I worked at Coles in the Deli, it was
Yep.
like a Saturday, and I was opening, and so I'd started at 5 a.m. to like set up the deli before we opened at 6 or 7 or whatever it was, and like there was 4 cars in the car park, and like bunch of crims, a bunch of youths came through and smashed open all the cars, and like my car got broken into.
At 5 a.m. in the morning?
5 a.m. in the
You're
morning.
trying to set up the hams?
While I'm doing the hams, and they did this like announcement over thing. Oh, I'm just letting everybody know there's a Toyota Yaris whose backpack's been stolen. And it was my backpack, and I had like my laptop in it from uni and stuff like that because I was working on a show at the time. It was like actually so traumatic. And my dad ended up coming down, and he was like, because that's what dads do.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, do I have to go to the police station? And he was like, look, probably not. But tell them you do.
Yeah.
And then I got the day off. Yeah.
With full pay?
Oh, no, I don't think I got paid.
Oh. And it turns out your dad stole the laptop. So he's up a laptop.
I stole it myself
Yeah.
to get out of the
work.
day. I was like, you know what? I'm
that's
over the
what-
fish market today. I'm not
Dad, can
interested.
you come down and punch in my Toyota Yaris?
Yeah. Do you mind smashing your back window?
That's great.
Yeah. Yes, that was good.
Family bonding.
Yeah. So it did suck though, obviously, that my laptop got stolen and that I then didn't have a car for a while, blah, blah, blah. But I did get, silver linings.
Silver lining.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of examples that have been sent through by tarpers, there's some silver linings and there's some great work.
Yeah, okay.
And hey, if over the weekend you're starting to go, oh, can I be fucked going to work on Monday?
Maybe this is a bit of a how-to.
Yeah. You've already learned how to do something on this episode.
If you don't want to set up the deli tomorrow morning, it's a Saturday morning and you'd rather sleep in, I mean, it'll cost you a laptop, but
Someone
what
else
you'll
can put up their
gain
hands.
is just unpalpable.
Oh, speaking of the Coles Deli.
I don't know what that word means.
This lovely lady at the Coles Deli in Eltham said congratulations on the engagement.
Oh, what was her name?
And she was a lovely lady, and I fucking forgot to ask her name, but I was with
Wasn't
Mabel.
she wearing a badge?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I was with Mabel, and I asked.
Shout out to anonymous deli slut.
I'll go and find her and say hi again. But I was there with Mabel.
Break into her car so she gets a day off.
I will, because I'm a nice guy.
That's actually so sweet of you.
Yeah. And I ordered some ham. Obviously the champagne. What's the champagne one?
Yeah, champagne ham.
Great.
What's the champagne one? Yeah, got it in
get
one.
a handful, and then she goes, just tell Tony congratulations.
That's very
And I said,
sweet.
I will.
Shaved?
I had her pants on, but and then I said, "Oh, Mabel, say hi to the and Mabel gave her a wave and stuff, and it was real cute.
That is so sweet.
But I'll go back and find out.
She shaved.
And I'll rob
So
her
still,
car.
again, monetization absolutely not for the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fuck, there has to be a YouTube show today, doesn't it? Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Hi, the good folks at AdSense at Google.
Just, it's all good.
Yeah. Oh, did you know YouTube own Google?
Did you know?
No, they don't. Google own YouTube. Fuck. Stop swearing, Ryan.
We're definitely not going to get monetized now. What if we maybe, okay, live brainstorm, should we put a really long and safe approver on the front so that then that's not the first little bit of the show? You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, it does get to the point where
Is it just...
It's beyond repair.
Are we at that point now?
I reckon let's just play it
Could I
safe.
rein it in for the rest of...
Let's play it safe from here.
Okay, all right.
Let's play it here. Play it safe. You know that time we'll sign with Spotify and then we're not anymore? Let's play it safe. You know, let's not piss off the good folks at YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Sarah. What?
I don't want to say anything.
So I promise I won't say any swear words. I'll just sit here.
I'll just be silent.
Shout out to the legends at my children's daycare, says Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Anytime I need a day off work, I tell the daycare to call my work number. Hi, it's so-and-so from the daycare. Is Sarah there? Oh, yeah, we'll just get her. Sarah? Hello?
Oh, my God.
Oh, what?
How bad is the rash?
An emergency? Oh, but I'm at work and I love being here. I shouldn't leave, should I?
And you just know that the co-worker's going, Sarah, just go.
Yeah.
Just go.
Do you mind if I just...
Sarah, oh, my God.
mind if I-
Is she okay?
Is she okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
go.
my God.
Go. Here's your
No.
keys.
I've got a really important project and I
No,
don't want to
Sarah,
let the team
Sarah,
down.
Sarah.
Are you sure?
Oh my
Are you
God,
sure?
absolutely.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I know it's
Are
the
you
8th
sure?
time this has happened this week, but it's so fine.
But shout out to the people at that daycare.
They're getting a good Christmas present.
Yeah. Oh, you know they're getting a good Christmas.
Like, you know, it comes around to Christmas and you go, well, we'll obviously get the people at the daycare something nice.
Shortbreads, wine.
Yeah. I was
I'd
gonna
say
say
ham.
Like a big... Bring back gifting a ham at Christmas.
You know what happened when I was given the ham from all work?
Yeah, but that's because you ate it in fucking March. In effing March.
It was about this time of year when I started getting sick, but I was cutting around the green bits.
No, I don't think that's what makes a
But
difference.
you put it in the vinegar and the pillowcase and apparently lasts forever, they said.
I don't think that is. But I would love to receive a ham at Christmas.
Would you like to receive a ham in the start of April?
I'll give you a ham job.
Tony, what did we say about the thing?
Sorry, I'll cut your ham.
That
Champagne. Exactly.
High
Thank you,
protein.
Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
High in protein.
Dave Cox. Oh, fucking hell, Dave. Oh, Ryan.
Dave Penis. Sorry, penis says. Because it's not one cock, it's two. It's not Dave Cock, it's Dave Cox.
COX for those playing along at home.
Dave penises.
I hate night shift. So when my wife called one night and said, I'm going into labour, I'm going into hospital, the baby is coming, I thought, great, I can leave this shift early.
Yeah, I mean, you're going into like a pretty serious situation.
I raced to the hospital. My wife was in extreme pain. She was extremely stressed. And I walked into the room with my hand up and said, high five for getting me out of night shift.
You know what? I think I'd be happy for them too.
Neither my wife or the medical staff were impressed.
All the medical staff were like, wish I wasn't working at night.
Yeah, wish my wife would get pregnant.
Like, they're all on night shift.
Yeah, way to rub it in.
Yeah, okay.
High-fiving these people on night shift about not working
on night shift.
Yeah, he hasn't considered his audience there.
Yeah, and also when you have a kid...
She's on night shift as well.
Yeah, true. When you have a kid, isn't that night shift like in perpetuity? Like
get
forever?
used to it, bud. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Christian.
Hi, Christian.
I told work I hurt my back and needed the rest of the day off.
Oh, well, that sounds quite serious.
Turns out there's a policy that requires a return to work authorization to be signed by a doctor when you get injured, work-related or not.
Oh.
So like, oh my God, back injury. We can't have you back on site until you've been cleared. And he's like...
Oh, no.
I couldn't get an appointment for 3 days and then didn't want to be embarrassed at the doctor and just rock up and be like, oh, no, I just made it up. So I kind of, he goes, I milked it a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Ended up with the rest of that week and the entire next week off.
Drain your leave, but also... you need the holiday sometimes.
Take a break,
He's
mate.
like, what could I get like a last minute flight to like, how last minute could I
there's
book
this
something?
back expert in Mykonos.
Yeah. I'll be on my back in me. Sorry.
Tony,
sorry.
monetizing cash.
Sorry. I mean, sometimes you just need a bit of a break, isn't it? Yeah. During COVID times, there was like this massive glitch. I had to go get tested because I had a sore throat, but I couldn't do my job at the radio station from home. And so I got a test and it was like they were getting results back within 24 hours. Yeah. There was this huge glitch and no one in Victoria got their results back for like 9 days. Well, I don't know if I'm positive or not, so I better stay home. Just saving.
Better keep a real safe distance.
Yeah, so, you know, that's pretty good.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Vivian.
Hi, Viv.
Tony's favourite name.
Keep it together because we got to, clean it up.
I got out of work by saying our balcony fell off and I had to help Dad clean up the mess.
But then you're leaving work to do more work. I'd rather stay at work. Oh, that balcony's attached, isn't it?
Vivian says the balcony really did fall off, but there's no way I'm helping my dad clean that shit up.
No, see, that's the thing, right? You tell work that you got to go home and help with the balcony. You say, Dad, I'm so sorry I can't help because
I got to go to work. And you
because
go
I'm
to the
at
McDonald's
work.
drive-through.
I was about to say you go to the cinema. Yeah.
Hey, it's Joanne from Sydney, and you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
A massive shout out to a few of our champion tappers, and we're all being on our best behaviour, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
What are you looking at me for? You little potty mouth over there.
Potty mouth?
Yeah.
That is such a disgusting term, isn't it? Imagine if my mouth was a toilet. Would you shit in my mouth? Luisana Rodriguez, good on you, Luisana. Grayson Maddox, love to see it, Grayson. Christina S, Alexandra James, Scott, love you, Scott. Jessica Cherryman, Casey Brewer, and Alexandra Dudley. Good on you, everybody. Absolutely love to see it. Thanks for being part of it. And if you're watching on YouTube, all the names scrolling across the bottom are people on Patreon, all tiers. So if you want to see your name up there, you could twaddle on over and fucking get amongst it. Sorry.
Just because I said potty before, it's reminded me of something. I know we don't do love to see it's right now, but can I just share a little quick one?
Yeah.
So, mate, we're doing like potty training at the moment.
Yeah, and she's killing it.
She's killing it.
Yeah.
And then after she uses the potty, we give her a high five because we want to, you know, encourage, like, it's a good thing, you
Absolutely.
know. Good
And
job, girlfriend. High five.
Also,
Keeping it positive.
like, not being embarrassed about going to the toilet.
Yep,
like poo positive, wee positive, all good. Yeah.
So at daycare the other day, Mabel said, potty, and then like took the person over and like went by herself. And then because the daycare doesn't know that we do high fives, she went high five and high fived herself.
Well, that's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire adult and childhood life.
Yeah.
Literally 31 years cannot be topped by that.
Yeah.
That was adorable.
And so Bridget goes, I've just got a message from the daycare. And I go, is everything okay?
Well, you go, Tony, I've got to go home.
Yeah.
The daycare's calling.
The daycare, I got to get out of here.
The daycare on the phone.
It's an emergency.
Oh, my God.
And she goes, the daycare's messaged and what else? She went to the potty and she high-fived herself. It's so adorable. I was like, but she's fine, right?
Yeah, but is she okay? And then you're like, false alarm, everyone.
Yep.
She's fine. I've got to stay at work.
If you've been listening to the show for years, you'll know that I've been banging on about my love for the Suzuki Jimny.
Yep.
And today I'm wearing a T-shirt that my best friend Toni Lodge got me for Christmas a few years ago, which is of the Jimny.
And it's one of those, if you're not watching on YouTube, it's one of those like vintage shirts that have like the shit kind of graphics. It's very fun.
And then a few weeks ago, after banging on about the dream of driving a Jimny, you might have seen this online. Let's have a listen and a watch.
He's Ryan, Jimny John, driving off-road Jimny's working through the dirt. Watch out for those cannons, you might get hurt.
Right, open them.
Oh,
that's you.
I'm famous.
Jimny John. She's a small car but can carry plenty of gear. Don't believe me? Check out that big ring.
Me again.
Toni Lodge, that
My big
ass.
rear.
Holy shit.
He's Ryan, Jimny John.
Now, if you're only listening to today's episode and not watching, when we talk about the big rear, you see Toni squatting down, looking fine.
I do a bit
That's
of a
real
twerk
treat.
against the wall.
It's a real treat.
It was more of a treat for the tradies that were working on the the driveway next door who watched me squat about 18 times while Charles was trying to get the timing right on filming it.
Yeah.
And then RIP my thighs for the next 2 days from doing like 90 squats.
So...
In the video, though, it's a dream.
It's a dream.
A mere dream.
It's a mere dream. And let me take you behind the curtain of showbiz.
Are we talking about acting?
No.
Not talking about acting.
No, different kind of showbiz.
Acting's quite different because I don't know if you know this, but acting, it's actually just pretending.
Let me take you behind the curtain of podcast showbiz.
Oh. Do I know this? Am I about to learn something?
Sort of, but there's a bit you don't know about, which I think you're gonna fucking freak out about.
Okay.
So, I've never actually, despite talking about Jimny's, I've never driven one.
Yes.
And maybe Suzuki might like sponsor the podcast, or we might like have a brand thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, I've been like talking about loving Jimny's for ages, but I've never actually driven one.
Yep.
It would be weird for me to be like, I just love driving them so much if I've never actually driven one.
Totally.
So they go, all right, we've got a spare one on the lot.
Yes.
Do you want to drive it for February? So then when we maybe do a sponsorship, at least you can actually talk about it because you've actually driven it and lived the dream.
But also, those two things, yes, but also you've become one with the Jimny.
I have become one with
You're
Jimny.
part of the community.
Yeah.
You know, you get it.
And I have been loving it.
Yep.
And nothing's been finalised with the guys at Suzuki and whatever. So they said, yep, bring it back at the end of Feb.
Yep. It's March.
Today's episode is Friday,
It's the
March
14th of March.
14th. And what's
And
down?
I saw the gym downstairs.
Yeah. Okay. So now here's...
And your other car is still taking up room in our garage.
All right. Didn't think we were going to get into that, but it is just... that
Ryan's rolling two cars at the moment.
we don't have a lot of car
You're
parks, and I
normally
have two of
double
them.
parked with your drinks, but now you're quite literally double parked downstairs.
Well, I didn't want to be double parked at home. Bridge goes, "Oh, just leave the other car at work."
Yeah. Oh, well.
And there's been a bit of conversation about that around the office, isn't there?
Okay.
Yeah. But here's where I'm at. I thought they would email me like late Feb and go, hey mate, I hope you've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Do you want to bring it in? Drop the
Yeah.
keys off.
Yeah.
They just kind of like haven't mentioned anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So do I just also like just kind of not mention anything and just,
Okay.
Because it was a pretty like, come
How long
in.
are you insured for with it?
Well, it's the car's insured. That's not my car.
Okay.
And when I picked it up, it wasn't like, I was expecting like,
Paperwork and stuff.
hey mate, all the best, here's the keys. Yeah, see you at the end of Feb. And I go, yep, give me a call. And they go, cool.
Okay.
So do I just keep it and shut up?
Hang on. As a follower of the rules, I think that you should probably, like, this is, my mind automatically goes to, like, do the right thing, whatever. But I don't think say anything.
Really?
Yeah, I think don't say anything.
Yeah.
Including on the pod, probably, because they might listen. But fuck it. What are they
Yeah.
going to do? Come and take the car? Great.
It's theirs.
It's yours. Like, you can have it.
Yeah. You can have your car back.
Like, yeah. So if they came here and they were like, we need the car, you're not going to like punch someone in the face. You'll go, hey, you know what? Got it for an extra couple of weeks and really love it. So thank you.
I love 98% of what you've just said.
Okay.
But you don't know I'm not punching people.
So true.
For you
No
to-
one wakes up in the morning and goes, that's what I'll do today. Well, some people might.
Yeah, they probably do.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about driving the gym though. Because you know how we've heard all the chats about how it's like, not a cult, but like it's a real tight
It's a
group.
community.
So I've joined the Jimny Facebook groups, and
Love
now
it.
when I go onto Facebook, it's all I see.
No, but see, this is the thing. You need to really buy into shit.
But so when you park next to another one, it's like the rules that you have to take a photo and put in this group because they're like, oh, 2 Jimnys.
That's so fun.
Yeah. And you know how someone called ages ago or messaged in ages ago and said, oh, when a Jimny drives past another Jimny, there's like the wave.
Because you remember when I got my car, they said about the Audi Howdy.
So the Audi. So
It rhymes.
I saw a Jimny and this guy went and waved at me and I sort of just was new to the gym and didn't realise and was sort of like, have I got my headlights on? I've panicked. And then it wasn't until he...
Oh, no.
But now I'm very aware because you only make that mistake once, you know what I'm saying? So I've started doing the...
Is there like a Jimny, like, you know, they're going to come get you, Jimny Mafia?
Well, that's why I just want to put on the record that
Just
I'm
say
sorry.
you didn't know. You were new.
But I've got some beef. This needs to be said.
I don't think that you can talk about beef when the lovely people at Suzuki
They are lovely
have
people.
lent you a car
So
for longer than you're supposed to have it.
So I've been doing the wave with other Jimnys.
Yep.
And then the other day I was coming from Northland back to the office.
Yeah. Shout out.
Showed up. And
So much parking at Northland. I love it so much more than other shopping centres.
I drove straight in, found a park.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah.
I bet you they fucking welcomed you in with a
They
velvet
didn't.
robe.
They said welcome.
Welcome to it. Sorry, my first time.
As I'm driving out of Northland to come back,
Yeah.
this guy in a Suzuki Swift goes... And I thought, no, I actually don't think so.
Yeah, it's
I
not
will
a-
actually stop you right
It's not
there.
a Suzuki thing.
I was like,
It's a Jimny thing.
mate, are you joking? Are you joking me right now?
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? It's like
Did you post in the group? You go, oh, some absolute cockhead.
some amateur.
Some Swift driver.
It just gave me.
Do you reckon that everybody with a Suzuki Swift...
I know the brain cannot
Yeah,
compute
but-
multiple Swifts exist in this
Well,
universe.
that's what I was about to say. Like, do you reckon every single person with a Suzuki Swift calls their car Taylor?
Yes.
I'm not a car naming person, but surely they would.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
You
yeah.
would, yeah, getting in the Taylor.
But are they?
Hardly know her.
Are they?
But, I mean, I wouldn't buy a Suzuki Swift.
It gave me.
There's not enough room for all my shopping.
In Mean Girls, when they said, when there's the person that doesn't even go to the school.
Yeah, she doesn't even go here. Yeah,
So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
mate.
Oh, okay. Let's give this person the benefit of the doubt. What if they just dropped off their Jimny at the Suzuki dealership and the rental courtesy car was a Swift for the day, and they're just so used to like giving the Jimny hipty dip. That's what I'm calling it. The Jimny howdy. And they went, yeah, I always do that. And they're probably laying awake at night being like, I can't believe I did that in a Swift. You know, mate, let's give them the benefit of the
Sure.
doubt. Because I've driven Torbs' car before and been like, I'm in my nice car. And I'm not.
And you forget that you're in like
I'm in the
a regular
Foz.
person's car.
Yeah, I'm in the Foz. And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's not my car, is it?
No.
Yeah. No. So maybe like people forget,
Yeah, okay.
you know?
Was that your car at the front? When I drove in this morning, there was like the Rolls Royce. Was that your new car?
Is it?
No, I don't have a Rolls Royce today. No. No, I
Today?
don't have a Rolls Royce. Though, they are fancy, aren't they? They've got that glittery
Oh, Toni.
roof. I would never. There's no way. They're like,
Yeah, but you also said you
Billions of
would
dollars.
never buy an e-bike.
and I did.
And you said you would never buy a stand-up paddleboard.
And I did. I don't think I ever said I wouldn't, actually. I never say never.
Yeah.
I will never
There was one
say
time in your
never.
life that you said, I would never buy a soda stream.
I probably have said that, actually, yeah. Maybe I said I couldn't because I hoped one day I could, but I didn't think that
If you
I
want
would
that
ever-
Rolls Royce, I'd stop swearing in this episode.
If you want a Rolls Royce, put down the soda stream.
I would have those on the same pedestal, like a Rolls Royce and a soda stream.
Some people say that the soda stream is the Rolls Royce of the kitchen.
It's the Rolls Royce of DIY carbonated beverages.
Just like people are saying that the glucogel is the Cadillac of the jelly bean, the soda stream is the Rolls Royce of the kitchen.
Also, please no one comment.
On how many fucking jelly beans there are, we're not talking about it.
A little bit low at the moment.
We're not talking about it. I reckon don't say anything about the gym and you can keep driving us. Do they give you like a fuel card? Like, are you rolling that bad boy for free?
No, I'm filling her up.
When's it
Yeah.
due for a service?
That's a great question, actually.
The same day they're getting it back.
The fucking engine light comes on, you go, meow.
All right, here's
Siri, direct me to Suzuki dealership.
all right. Here's a deal.
Yeah?
Every YouTube, like I agree, let's like,
Yep. Bury it.
but every week on the YouTube show, at the start of every episode, if I've still got it, I'll just nod. I won't say anything, but I'll just go, oh, welcome to the show.
And for our
And then
friends
you'll
on
know.
YouTube, because we're going to do that every Friday, people might not know that there's actually Monday to Thursday audio-only episodes.
Yep.
Where you won't see the nod, but you can listen to hijinks such as this.
Yeah. I got to love to see it because I know you love a great marketing campaign.
I do.
Check out this video that I've just texted you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Everyone going crazy for this customer breakfast at price, man.
Fucking ruthless. I'd be so mad, and then I'd see the video and I'd go, you know what, fair play.
Game respects game.
Yeah.
10 out of
20 million views. What?
Go get them donuts.
That is crazy.
Great marketing. I love to see it.
I love to see that as well. A similar kind of area, but also quite very different. I've just sent you my love to see it because Veronica Hughes sent this on Patreon, and I fucking had to share it. This is so funny. I've just sent it to you. At Sweden, they have a sourdough hotel where people can put their starters to be fed and cared for while they're on vacation. And I fucking love to see that.
How often does it need to be fed?
So if it's on the bench,
Yeah.
every day.
Really?
Yeah. If it's in the fridge, you can normally stretch it out to like 5 or 7 days.
Oh.
But it's like, it needs quite a lot of care. Mine is not in great shape right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to rehabilitate it.
Does it need to go to the sourdough hospital?
It needs
Just next to the hotel.
It needs the fucking it really needs some palliative
What
care.
a great idea.
It's not in a good way.
Just so it can, be comfortable in its last moments.
Like, she might be very like.
Come round, Bridge will give you another star.
Yeah, I might need.
That's such a good idea.
Isn't that such a great idea? So you go the day before your flight. You go, all right, I've got to go pick up some dry cleaning, drop off the dog at the dog kennel, and drop off the sourdough at the fucking. I just love it. I thought that was such a great idea.
Also, have you read some of the comments?
I mean, the caption is very funny. If the hotel burns down, it's toast.
Is it staying at the bread and breakfast?
Airbnb, air bread and bread. But I love to see that. I thought that was so funny. So thanks, Veronica, for sending that through because we're moving to Sweden.
Oh, I don't know what to do with the bread. Oh, at Yeast they have an option.
Well, if you were going on holidays for Easter, that'd be good. We are. We'll be away for a week. It's actually 6 episodes we won't be here for, so love that. Just letting you guys know, we're off to the Sourdough Hotel.
It's pretty expensive. You have to drop off a fair bit of dough. All right. Chat to you Monday. The dough towel.
When you drop it off, it's a bit sad and you get a bit sour.
You are a sour boss.
Talking about my... Sorry.